Welcome you all in a new video. I saved my voice for this because I noticed that it's a lot of time I don't make a video with my voice. So is it. Today we're gonna talk about the new hypercharges that might be added in the next update. 2 of these 6 new ones have already been leaked from the last mini Brawl talk in the Stardust and Mega Boxes event. Seems that Mortis and Poco are gonna be hypercharged soon. Now I'm gonna try to guess which other brawlers will receive the hyper and which they can be, so let's start and enjoy the video. Let's start with Poco. Our favorite musician will get the hyper soon, and I think he deserves it. Poco is a very forgotten brawler, and because he is also a beta brawler, it's time for him to become hypercharged. We hope that in this way he'll become stronger and more picked as a healer. Right now, other brawlers like Byron and Barry are a bit more used than him. Here is his concept. The name is Extra Tuned. When Poco uses super, he leaves a healing area in the radius of the super that heals everyone for 1k HP per second. Lasts 5 seconds. I'm so curious about this hyper. It's the first related to a healer. Hope to have guessed it. The next is Mortis, the creature of the night, the most used brawler of all times, and certainly one of the brawlers I hate the most. His hyper also got leaked in the mini talk, so he definitely will be hypercharged in the next update. What I expect from him is just a normal hyper, not a too strong one, because I fear pro Mortis players that destroy everyone in Brawl Ball matches every single time. But yeah, because I suck with Mortis, with the hyper I can give him a try, not to mention how I managed to push him in solo showdown. This is the concept, boomerang bats. Mortis bats are 50% faster, and when they reach maximum distance, they return back to Mortis, damaging twice the enemies. This would definitely be a great hyper, but not too broken. My first guess about the brawlers that could get the hyper is about Bo. Bo was one of the starting brawlers. You could unlock him at 3k trophies and now he's epic. I noticed that brawlers who were in the old trophy roads are becoming hypercharged update after update, so Bo can be one of the next. Also, he is so weak right now, so he should become a little more meta with the hyper. The concept is this: quick action. Bo's might instantly explode when deployed on the ground. I think this would be too OP, wouldn't it? Let me know in the comment, of course. The next brawler that in my opinion can receive the hyper is Carl. Carl was released in 2019, so he's an old brawler. As a result, he should get the hyper, following the pattern that usually the oldest brawlers are firstly hypercharged. Carl was meta in 2022 and early 2023, then he miserably fell off due to a tanky meta. To be honest, I didn't like this toxic meta, but I think he deserves to rise up a little more, doesn't he? Let's see the concept, heavy pickaxe. Carl's supers now knocks back enemies on it and breaks walls. This definitely will help him in his terrible weak point, the knockback for all other brawlers. Okay, the following is so easy. Let me introduce Daryl, the worst tank brawler in the game right now. Jokes aside, he is literally a garbage brawler. No one uses it anymore. Other tanks have become hypercharged like Bull or Primo, and of course he is the only old tank brawler that still hasn't got the hyper. After his moment of glory in 2019 during the global release, he has never risen again the meta significantly, so he is the hyper. Stunning roll. Daryl's super now stuns briefly enemies on hit instead of bouncing them off. Remember, his hyper as well as super restarts over time, so gotta watch out for him. The last concept I made is for Byron. I mentioned it before when saying that he is better than Poco right now, so why I'm predicting this concept? I am controversial. No guys, it's because Byron, like Poco, isn't so meta. By now, he's rising up the meta, dealing a lot against Barry. With the hyper, he'll finally complete his rise to the top of the meta, and he'll be prepared to dominate the 3 vs 3 meta without being so toxic. The concept is very simple. Have you ever dreamt that Byron's super would be like his main attack? Here is it, Super Therapy. Byron supers deals like damage and heals over time, just like his main attack. Very basic, but very useful for me. This is all for the video, thanks for watching. Hope you have guessed at least one of these concepts. Do you like them? What do you expect from Brawl Talk? Let me know in the comments. Bye!